Hello everyone, it's been a while. Welcome back to Culture, your space for all things fashion. My name is Timothy and I'm so glad to have you once again. Yesterday, I want to take on how to sew the center placket, a method that is precise, accurate, easy, and very fast. Trust me, I've been doing this over the years and that's always been giving me the desired result I always love to see. And today, I've chosen to share the same knowledge with you and see how it will be helpful and of great advantage to your sewing technique.
Now, before we start,
let's get started.
I have right here with me the placket and the undercollar. So I will firstly start with the undercollar. One thing you must understand is that before folding and everything, the width of this exact undercollar before folded is 3.5 inches. So when you have 3.5 inches, you fold into two. Firstly, you fold the upper part here with an half inch, then you can now fold. Then you hem them into two and make sure they meet at the midpoint. When they meet at the midpoint, so the next thing is just to iron in this way and make sure the one underneath is wider than the one at the top. So and you cut it at your exact slit that you'll be working with on your senator dress. So now what I have here is just 7.5 inches, and exactly 7.5 inches will I notch here. Exactly 7.5 inches will I notch. So I haven't notched this. This is my placket. Now this type of placket, whenever you're working with the placket, the moment you place the collar stay on the fabric, this is the very first side you fold in. You fold in this side. When you fold in this side, is after folding this side, you will now fold this upper part. So when you are done folding the upper part, that is when you can now fold this side. So when you fold this side, you make sure it is also wider. The one underneath is also wider than the one up here. So they don't maintain the same width. It should be wider so as for you to sew on it. Now, when you're done, you make sure you keep it in, because I prefer it this way so that the ending part will be here and not here. So you keep it up this way. But the moment they are folded, you as well measure the slit we are working with, 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches. It is at this point you slit in. When you slit in, then you hem all of this part. So when you get to this point, make sure they are folded inward a bit so that by the time you place them up, it won't be showing at this edge and at the same time at this edge. So now that we have this, another thing you should take note of is the confirmation of the width of the placket, because that is exactly what we'll be placing on our senator dress. So when you confirm what you have as the width, we have 1/4 as the width of the placket, and exactly 1/4 that will be folded. Can you see? It is exactly 1/4 that will be folded. You can see that is the shape we have all around. So we have it here 1/4, so that by the time you place the placket here, it will fit in the space ironed out with your crease. It will fit in. Can you see it fitting? This is very, very important, as this will guide us while sewing. Very, very important. So now without further ado, let's get started. Now this is very important. When you are placing the under placket, you make sure that there is a space of 1/4 before the crease. Can you see what I mean? A space of 1/4 before this is the crease. I'm not placing it on exactly the crease area, so there is an allowance of just 1/4 before getting to the crease. That is exactly where you will sew, and I'll tell you why this is done before the end of this content. Now let's start. So you're sewing at 1/4 away from the place, at 1/4 away, at a quarter away from the crease. So now we are done with this. Can we see it is exactly where we notched? So it's stopping at exactly that point. Now we fix our plackets. We fix our plackets. So this is our placket. Now you make sure that the fabric is within the what's it called, is within the machine. So you make sure it is still this way, and now you take it up from this side, just few inches away from the slitted point. And don't forget, if you derive 1 or 2 value from this video, please try and like, share and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on my latest content. So we have at this point, and make sure it fits in, it is equal. So now while placing this underneath, to make sure it falls on exactly the crease that is made there, the crease. So don't forget, it is the crease guiding us to be able to position our placket. So you know, this area is very hard, so we have to do that gently so the needle won't break. So now, very easy, this is what you do. It is on this crease. Can you see the crease here? It is on this crease we'll be placing our placket, and that is how we'll do the seaming down till we're done. So you can see it is the crease guiding me. The crease already provided on the senator dress that is guiding me. So that is why you must get that crease correctly. So, and whenever you are doing the turning, this is very important as well. When doing the turning, you make sure that they both meet at this point. One is not longer than the other. They both meet at that point, and you secure that part well, and make sure that this point here falls on the crease here. And this is why I said the underplacket should be away, a quarter away from the crease, so that by the time you're tackling the button, the placket here will be able to cover up the underplacket, so that by the time the customer wears the clothes, it won't be showing, the underplacket will not be showing, so it will cover it well. So now on the crease here, away, then we'll place it well, making sure that they are both equal at the top. Then you take it down, then you secure it with your finger and do your sewing. So by the time you sew upward the notched area here, then you can reinforce.